Hello guys, my name is Luca from AudioTribe YouTube channel, and in this video I will gonna make a mega bass test with all of the new JBL party boxes. So we have here the JBL Partybox Encore 2, the JBL Partybox 120, the JBL Partybox 320, the JBL Partybox 520, the JBL Partybox 720, and of course the crazy JBL Partybox Ultimate. And we will make pre-test. I will gonna play a low frequency test, 50 Hz, 40 Hz and 30 Hz, and we will increase in the power to see how much decibels in dBc, so in intensity, we will get with the decibel meter. Of course, we will gonna put all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speakers with the equalizer put on JBL signature and with the first level of deep bass activated. And of course, all of these 6 speakers will be connected to the power source, and the measurements will be at exactly 100 centimeters from the bass port that we will find on the back of the speakers. But first, let me tell you about the dimension of the woofers of these speakers. So the JBL Partybox Encore 2 have 100 watts of power and one 5.25 inch woofer. The JBL Partybox 120 has 160 watts of power and two 5.25 inch woofers. The JBL Partybox 320 has 240 watts of power and two 6.5 inch woofers. The JBL Partybox 520, that in my opinion it is the best price per performance speakers between all of them, has 400 watts of power and two 7.5 inch woofers. The JBL Partybox 720, the new release model, has 800 watts of power and two 9 inch woofers, and the crazy JBL Partybox Ultimate has 1100 watts of power and two 9 inch subwoofers. So the 720 has two 9 inch woofers and the JBL Partybox Ultimate has two 9 inch subwoofers. So we will make the measurements on the bass port of these speakers. First will be the JBL Partybox Encore 2. So the JBL Partybox Encore 2, it is connected to the power source, and now let's put the decibel meter on dBc and on the maximum value, and let's start the 50 Hz to see how much decibels will this speaker get. Well, the JBL Partybox Encore 2 recorded a maximum peak of 103.5 dBc at 50 Hz. Now let's reset the decibel meter, put it on dBc and on the maximum value, and play the 40 Hz. It is powerful. Only 98.9. And now the 30 Hz flat. Let's reset the decibel meter and play the 30 Hz. Almost nothing. So at 30 Hz, only 99.3. Okay, let's go with the JBL Partybox 120. This is the JBL Partybox 120. It is connected to the power source, and let's put the decibel meter on dBc on the maximum value. It is at exactly 100 centimeters and 50 hertz. It is really powerful. It was very interesting. At 50 Hz you can definitely feel the shaking in the floor. So it reached 108 dBc. And now let's go to the 40 Hz. It reached 104.8 dBc. And now the 30 Hz. Let's reset the decibel meter, dBc, max, and increase in power. Okay, 104.9 dBc. Now let's go to the JBL Partybox 320. This is the JBL Partybox 320. As you see, it is connected to the power source. It is put exactly at a meter apart the decibel meter. Let's put it on dBc on the maximum value and start the 50 Hz. The house is shaking real much. So at 50 Hz the dual 6.5-inch woofers hits very hard. It reaches 111.7 dBc. Now the 40 Hz, let's reset the decibel meter. Again, put it on dBc and increase in power. At 40 Hz it reached 108.4 dBc. And now let's see the 30 Hz. Let's reset the decibel meter, put it on dBc, max, and increase in power. So at 30 Hz it is the most weakest and it reached 99.4 dBc. Now let's see the JBL Partybox 520. This is the JBL Partybox 520. It is connected to the power source and we put the decibel meter exactly at the height of the base port. So let's reset the decibel meter, put it on dBc and on the maximum value and start with the 50 Hz. At 50 Hz, the JBL Partybox 520 shakes the house real bad. So it reached 110.3 and it was the most powerful till now. Let's see the 40 Hz. We set the decibel meter, the ABC, and increase in power. At 50 Hz it was a lot better, so 110 decibels. And now the 30 Hz. Not that powerful. And it reached 104.2 decibels. Now let's go to the JBL Partybox 720, and now this is the JBL Partybox 720. It is connected to the power source, and we will start with the 50 Hz flat. We set the decibel meter and increase in power. The 50 Hz, it is crazy powerful. It reached 118.5 decibels and this is the most powerful till now. And now the 40 Hz, DBC, 40 Hz. $112.7. It is powerful, but at 50 Hz was much more powerful. And now at 30 Hz. Let's see. Powerful, it shakes the objects in the house, but at 50 Hz was the most powerful. And now the JBL Partybox Ultimate It is connected to the power source. It is set for the deep bass. It is at 1 meter apart from the decibel meter, and let's start with the 50 Hz. So at 50 Hz it reached 116.3 decibels, and I can definitely tell you that it felt a lot more powerful than the 118 decibels that the JBL Partybox 720 did. So 116.3 at 50 Hz, and it was really shaking the house. Now at 40 Hz, as you saw the decibel meter, put it on DBC and start the 40 Hz. It is powerful, but not as powerful as the 50 Hz. And now at 30 Hz. It reached 108.4. So this bass test was incredible. This was a crazy video to make. So we have the results, and I did not expect these results. So the JBL Partybox Encore 2 on 50 Hz reached 103.5, on 40 Hz 98.9, and on 30 Hz 99.3. It was very powerful at 50 Hz and at 30 Hz. At 40 Hz it was not that powerful, but at 50 it was the most powerful. Now the JBL Partybox 120 reached at 50 Hz 108 decibels, at 40 Hz 104.8, and at 30 Hz 104.9. Again, at 50 Hz it was the most powerful. Now the JBL Partybox 320 at 50 Hz 111.7, at 40 Hz 108.4, and at 30 Hz 99.4. At 30 Hz was very weak, but at 50 Hz and at 40 Hz was very powerful. Now the JBL Partybox 520, the preferred, it reached 110.3 at 50 Hz, and it was very strong. At 40 Hz 110 decibels, and at 30 Hz 104.2, and at 30 Hz it was again very weak, but at 50 Hz it was very powerful. Now the JBL Partybox 720, the new released one, recorded the maximum peak of 118.5 at 50 Hz, 112.7 at 40 Hz, and 109.7. And I can definitely tell you that through all this scale, the JBL Partybox 720 was the most powerful at 50, at 40, and at 30 Hz. But of course at 50 Hz with 118.5 it was crazy powerful. And the JBL Partybox Ultimate at 50 Hz reached 116.3, and it was very powerful. Even if it didn't reach 118.5, I felt it like it was much more powerful at 50 Hz. At 40 Hz 113.3, and it was with 1 decibel stronger in DBC than the JBL Partybox 720, and at 30 Hz 108.4. So yes, the bigger the speaker, the bigger the results. And yes, the JBL Partybox 720, it is a very good competitor for the JBL Partybox Ultimate, but the JBL Partybox Ultimate has the 3-way sound system with the 2 mid-range speakers extra, and it has the amazing light show. Of course, the JBL Partybox 720 has the internal batteries, so I really like that it is portable, but come on, it is just too big to name it portable, and that's why again I will recommend you the JBL Partybox 520. So I am very curious, what do you think about these measurements? Which one will you choose? Because for me it was clearly one of these two or one of these three, but I will stick with one of the JBL Partybox 520 and the JBL Partybox 720. Please tell me in the comments which one will you choose. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and please hit that like button. Cheers!